Without the serious approach, that I made this larger picture. Then in the last 2 days we've been working on this one. You can see the development up to that point with the yesterday's live was around 20 minutes or 40 minutes, I forgot. Then today I did another 20 minutes in stop motion, and that is uh, posted this morning if you want to see that, how we got up to this point. Things here that are, well, so anyway, we're trying to do the several things at once here. One thing is the hair is really lacking in development and structure. I'm going to just start out with hair. And I was thinking, put some blue up here because this is, the distant area of the hair. So, a cool color is going to fall, behind. And so I started working on a blue gray. So let's just see if that's a good color to put back here. If you look at the reference, it's all the same color, but we're gonna have to use a little poetic license because just because the reference all the same color doesn't mean that we want it to be all the same color. So anyway, now there's some blue there. Let's see. And the head is here. I guess the head goes, I suppose, right here. If we go from here to here, here to here, that's still the top of the head. So let's see, here to there. So really the head goes all the way up to here. And now I'm gonna just change the personality of the blue and just sort of hit some stuff here. Now I'm going to remove a little bit right there because this is front, so we want a little contrast. I'd like to, I would like this area to really say I'm behind, I'm the background. I don't know what to put in there. I'm going to try a Payne's Gray using that same blue plus some brown. So let's see what happens there. This background, I don't know what the heck that is. It's I guess it's a car or something. But we're gonna do poetic license and make our own background that is not performing. Let's see. Okay, there's some more brown. Let's just get this. Alright, so let me take a, I don't know if that's so great. Here got a dark, which we're going to try to redefine the ear. And let's see if we could put this one little part of the ear in. The ear so far certainly lacks definition. So that, and alright. Sort of get this smoothed out a little bit. I'm going to try to This earlobe is actually up a little more. I'm gonna go try to make that up a little more, and going back to the blue. So now I want to connect this blue with something over here just to say hello, I'm all one body of hair. And this looks pretty good, although it's a bit bold. And you know, having contrast in the area around is not a very big plus. So I'm going to take a kind of a gray and kind of go here. We're going to sort of keep that this white, I mean, that area for later. We're going to soften that later, but for right now, we're just going to see if we just get a little more stuff happening all over this paper, because the last place we would want, you know, an intense contrast is way there, because that's like the hey Stitch Lover, hi back to you. Hey, 6 people here, thanks so much, and 2 likes, wow. Much appreciated. Okay, so this, I don't like this because we have the same color. It's like an outline. It's really not a good idea. Have any outlines, especially 2 in a row. So anyway, I will leave that. It's kind of, that's bad also, but let me just pull that up. There shouldn't really be lines anywhere in the painting, so trying to get rid of those lines. So now I'm going to hit the blue again and go right here. We were trying to define the you know, the ear a little bit, and then this is really should come down like that. So it looks terrible, but let's ignore it and go back to that area later. How about if we just get a little something right here, which is like this line you see right there. How about if we sort of go here, which is sort of happening, and I'm going to take just so this here area right here just comes up like that. Let's just try to hint at that, and that's not too bad there. And then right here is an area I was trying to lift the paint off, so put a little puddle there and attempt to lift off this area. So we do want to have something in that area. I mean, it's the white of the eye, and we definitely don't want it to be white, but you know, then what else? It's taking shape slowly but surely. I'd sort of like to work on the everything. The nose would be good. If you saw the video yesterday, we were working on softening this highlight, which there's actually no paint on there, but do a little bit of that as we attempt to continually develop all areas of the painting. This does not look bad, what we just did. It couldn't be, alright. And here, this is like, you know, looks like some vampire movie, so let's try to fix that up slightly. There's a shadow here. I'm going to try to hit the shadow first. Let's see. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, not too bad. And then now I put some I am taking the this color here, we're using primarily this, but since we're trying to do this shadow here, adding some of this gray. This is like, it's called lunar blue, but whatever, it's kind of like a Payne's gray. So for the red shadow, we're just mixing that, and that's how we're making it dark. And let's see, so there's like a triangle there. Okay, and then let's go down like that. Okay. And I'm gonna try a little right here. And actually, we got this orange triangle here. I'm gonna try to hit the orange triangle. So let's see what happens here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there a minute, but then we're gonna remove some of the paint so it's a little bit more subtle. So let's start that. I'm gonna try to, there we go. So we broke it up a little, so that's nice. It's not such an intense blob. And then also we want to get more of the gray right here. Since this is the throat, it's good that we have all these different components in there. Otherwise, it would just look like, well, like the reference, which is just this, you know, big mass. But we were trying to say, hi, we're a 3D thing in there. And I also see that there's like a little bump right here. I'm going to try to get that. Just to balance that out slightly. And here we're, yesterday, I don't know if you can see that. Yesterday we talked about this here. We painted this area. It looked kind of Christmassy. I'm gonna try to see about getting a little definition in there. So to start with, I guess let's start right here. We decided that the shoulder was okay, that's nice. I'm gonna go. Okay, so this we want to come down. And let's see. So I don't know if this is such a great idea to be using this small brush here, but whatever we're using it, and let's see if we got all right, good enough. And now let's see about this intense area here right at the corner. I don't think it's such a great idea. So I'm gonna just, I guess, blot that a little bit there. See if we can just soften that. I'm leaving this in here because we don't want a big solid color. And we'll try to get this softer and smoother. Okay. And then I'm gonna just try to soften this up a little bit. You know, we're gonna have some stuff like this, but we don't want this whole squiggly line to be looking like that. So all right, well, we are developing a bit of you know, form in this area. Let's just go right here with a little of this purple. I'm leaving the border line, and actually this comes down here, and now we got a lighter purple. Let's see if we can go light and just be bold right here and just hit this whole area. Gonna leave a little bit there because there is kind of a highlight, but cover this thing up here. So I don't know if that's so great, but I think it's better than it was before. Now we had been working on this area. I'm gonna see about just bringing in a little more definition here, which translates to more depth just by having that's good. And let's see about just one more here. I don't know if that's good, but whatever. I want to get more, put some more blue in there, try to get a more of a, here, let's try this, ready? And now, how about, that might be good. That might be good, like when it dries. I don't know about right now. I'm gonna go darker right here under the chin. I hope that we're in a good spot where that chin line, but and now I'm gonna just kind of make this break so it's continuous but not, you know, and now I want to soften that whole inside line there. Let's just see if we can. Let's see about this. Just bring this. Could be good, I don't know. Anyway, I think that this whole curve here is a little bit sharp. It's got to be more round. Let me just see about that. And that's a little better. Let's see about well, let's see about this line right here. Let's see about get a good highlight right there. If you look right here, there's a pretty decent highlight, like here on the tip of the nose. So let's see if we can get that highlight coming out. There, just put a big drop of water on there and let it sit for a minute. This is supposed to be disintegrating the paint that's sitting there. Let's see if it's not really. Weird with acrylics or something. We could just put a big, you know, light colored dot right there. All right, starting to come up. Okay, that looks good. And then let's try to do the same thing right here. By doing this, I'm attempting to get some structure of the face happening without putting a lot of detail into these features, and with the belief that if we get enough facial structure without a lot of details here, that it's gonna make it much easier to see where these eyes actually should go. You know, oftentimes I would you know, jump into the eyes early, such as this painting here, where these eyes, okay, they look okay if you just look at the eyes, but you know, the overall you know, I decided on this one, the this area is too long, and you know, since the mouth is pretty much in there, it's going to be a, you know, a chore to be trying to put the mouth higher. Anyway, so we're trying to avoid that pitfall with this one. I think I gotta run to work now, and I want to say thank you to everyone who stopped by to you know, watch the real-time watercolor painting. And you know, I'm very much looking forward to you know, doing the eyes, getting more definition on the nose, the lips, and you know, it's just with a lot of caution that is you know, I don't want to do that and then say, oh, Jesus, the eye is like 5 inches off. Anyway, thanks again for everyone who stopped by. See you next time on real-time watercolor painting.